What's up YouTube? How's it going? Shady Line Videos here. So this video is going to be how to make YouTube videos. For a long time I struggled with talking to the camera, being in front of the camera, and basically just hitting record and talking. How to make YouTube videos is a very important topic. You need to get in front of the camera and make yourself comfortable. I'm a big advocate for feeling uncomfortability. And what I mean by that is not a lot of people in our today, in today's day and age are willing to experience feelings of uncomfort. When you start a new thing, you're going to feel uncomfortable. And a lot of people don't want to do things nowadays because of the fear of feeling embarrassed. When I was making YouTube videos for my first time, I had no idea what I was doing. Neither was my family, neither were my friends. They didn't see the vision. They didn't understand why they didn't understand why I wanted to record myself. They didn't understand and get why I thought it was so important. Now that I got over 10 million views, they understand why it's so important. A couple questions that I want to go over are, how do you get subscribers on YouTube? Well, there's a lot of different ways to get subscribers on YouTube. You can start by posting shorts. You could start by reaching out to people in the community that comment on every single one of your shorts. And you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with your posting. A really important part about YouTube in general is being consistent. There's three main components that I've found are very helpful: consistency, quality, and high volume. So you want to be consistent. You want to be posting at least every day. You want all of your posts to be high quality, or at least at the quality that you are comfortable with, and they need to be at a high volume. Meaning, I'll give you an example. I post, or I try to post 10 shorts a day. That means I film, I edit, and I post 10 times a day. That's volume, that's high volume. The algorithm is gonna see that I'm putting in that work, and it's gonna wanna push the videos that I am taking. Good question that you have to ask yourself is, how do I stay consistent? Well, the way to stay consistent is to find joy in the process of making your videos. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you will not make it doing anything. You have to enjoy this. You have to enjoy talking to the camera. You have to enjoy making your posts. You have to enjoy going out and edit and filming. You have to enjoy editing. You have to find joy in every single moment that you live and breathe with whatever you're doing. Otherwise, it's going to almost be impossible to be consistent. How do you come up with ideas? Well, a great way to come up with ideas is looking at YouTube's search insights and see what is being popular on YouTube. Now, if you're going for the viewership, if you're going for the subscribers, you're gonna wanna see what is the most viewed YouTube videos, what is the most niche videos that I can start doing. You're gonna wanna learn what other YouTubers are doing and do what they're doing. You're gonna wanna provide insight, you're gonna wanna provide knowledge, you're gonna want to communicate and respond to questions that your viewers have of you. All of these things are very important when it comes to making and learning how to post on YouTube. If you're stuck at 0 views and you're not getting the subscribers that you want, try posting every day. Try picking up your phone and recording your day-to-day. For me, I have the Meta Ray-Bans. I film everything. If I go to the gas station, I'm filming. If I go to the grocery store, I'm filming. If I make myself food, I'm filming. If I walk my dog, I'm filming. Always film everything. A great way to not run out of ideas is to jot it down on this $1,000 handheld. We all have these phones in and around our pockets and around our being. When you have an idea and when that moment of clarity sparks, write it down in your notes. Make sure you can go back to it and revisit it for when you are feeling like you don't have enough ideas. when you are feeling like you're doubting the process, you have something in your back pocket to reach into and say, oh wait, look, this is something that I can make a video about. Oh wait, look, this is something that could provide insight. Oh wait, look, this is something that can provide entertainment or knowledge to my viewers and can potentially help them in the long run. Now I'm going to get really deep and really personal here. A big reason why I post videos, shorts, YouTube videos, Instagram videos, TikTok videos, is mainly because I have a purpose greater than myself. What do you mean by that? That's a great question. My purpose in making YouTube videos and making content and being a content creator, God, I don't really like that word, but that's besides the point. I have a greater purpose in life, and that purpose is to help people and to heal people. I've always loved helping people from a young age. I've always liked healing people in any capacity. And if I can do that with a larger scale audience, why wouldn't I want to? It's very important to start learning how to do these things, especially implementing having a selfless purpose. You have to have a selfless purpose, otherwise it just starts to become and feel like everything is about you. And it feels like you're doing this only for you, which will lead to a negative spiral feedback loop in your mind, which will then lead to you not wanting to make YouTube videos anymore, or videos in general. Another reason why you should listen to me is because of the analytics that I found in the first month of posting. In the first month of posting, I did over 6 million views on YouTube alone, posting shorts 10 a day. And I got over, I think we're at 5 million on Instagram and a little over maybe 2 million on TikTok. And that's just in 30 days of posting. In 30 days of posting, I was able to accumulate over 12 million views across all platforms. You don't need to wait. You don't need to get the equipment. You don't need to do anything. Just start filming. If you can help people with your videos and you enjoy the process and you find joy in creating and you don't know why, but you are drawn to this feeling of sharing your ideas and thoughts and emotions and moments with other people who may or may not enjoy them, start today. Pick up your camera, add value to people's lives, add entertainment, add something. You are important. Whatever you have to say matters. Now we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. I gotta get up close and personal for this, because a large majority of people who don't post because they're worried about what other people are going to say and think about them. I need to tell you guys, stop worrying about what others say and think about you. This is your life to live, not theirs. I think there's a Dr. Seuss saying that goes like this: if they mind, they don't matter, and if they don't mind, they matter. Which basically means if they care about what you're doing and they're judging you for what you want to do in your life, well, guess what? They don't matter. And if they do matter and someone does matter in your life and they really love you for who you are and they support you for what you're doing, then they're not going to mind you trying to figure it out and figure out your way in what you're doing and how to do it. That's a really important quote. If they mind, they don't matter, and if they matter, they don't mind. If you're ever trying to do something new and people start looking at you weird and judging you, why is this guy talking to a camera? What is wrong with him? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Well, guess what? They don't matter. They didn't matter to begin with. They don't care about you, because if they really did, they wouldn't mind. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you got something out of it. I really appreciate every single one of you guys that subscribe also. We just reached 2,000 subscribers, which is huge. I really, really, really appreciate every single one of you that hit that button. We just got eligible for monetization also, first stage, which means you can leave a comment and a donation in the comment section, and you will also be able to buy a membership for exclusive content just like this that'll help you add value to your YouTube and your life. That's what I love to do. I love to give people life advice that'll help them heal and grow and become the person that they've always wanted to become. Thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate it. The next video that I post will probably be along the lines of how to come up with creative ideas, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I will be happy to address them in my next videos. We're gonna be posting every week from here on out, making a video like this, and I can't wait to see what 2026 has to offer. Thanks, guys.